Warrior Season 3 is finally here. We're finally getting a trailer less than 2 weeks in advance, but we've got one nonetheless, and we're here to watch it and just have a quick discussion maybe about what we anticipate, what we are looking forward to, all that good stuff. If you haven't seen Warrior, we do have some old reviews out there. I honestly don't remember them. It's been that long. They're there. But check those out. I'll definitely enjoy seeing some comments and refreshing my memory as I watch them with you. So, Adam, I'm looking forward to this.
This is something I was already a fan of before we started the channel from season 1. I mean, we started the channel in July of 2020. Our channel was still brand new. We weren't even doing reactions. We were just doing reviews at that point.
We didn't know how to do reactions. We didn't know technology then.
We were still learning. You know, when you would occasionally, tag your buddy Kieran,
Kieran
from
Bew.
the show.
Kieran Bew. Yeah, that's
right.
My boy.
Yeah, he would like sometimes when you would post about it on Twitter and that.
Kieran Bew, my Twitter boo, is back on screen with HBO Max. It's an exciting time.
We'll find out what we think of the trailer. We'll find out what we're looking forward to in season 3, and we'll find out why my shirt is much more worn than Adam's. Because, I mean, what? We'll find that out after we sit and watch this trailer. So let's go. Oh, here we go.
Territory. Walk away. Well, you escalated that pretty fast. Usually there's a little more repartee.
Repartee. We got action right away.
You know there's a door right there.
Shut up and help me.
All right. Young
all right.
June, Sahm doing all right.
We're losing money and we're losing guys.
Your sister is building an army. Now is the time to adapt or die.
She ordered my death.
Family can be complicated.
We have enough enemies outside of Chinatown. I no longer want to be at war.
So now Mai Ling's.
Peace never lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Cops are shutting down our businesses. All hell's breaking news because of you.
We will cleanse our city of this alien race.
Buckley.
They'll never treat us as equal.
Oh, yeah.
I may not be able to keep trouble from your door. Maybe you should think about leaving town.
It's too late for that. Plus, do you have any idea how long it took to put this dress on?
Yep, a toy, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta talk about those outfits.
There's only so far you can push me.
Some folks just don't have the stomach for politics.
You're not just some magic man. You're so much more than that.
I've seen the smartest people do the stupidest things, chasing love.
You were getting sentimental in your old age.
So another new love interest.
Just don't get attached.
I can be a very powerful ally.
At some point, you're gonna have to choose a side.
We got a lot of action.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. I mean, they've got to up it. I mean, the way the last season ended.
Rapid fire.
Ooh.
That's what I wanted, expected out of a Warrior trailer. Rapid fire, throw everything I enjoy about the show, the politics, the different tongs warring with one another. There's, all of that. And of course, the excellent choreography. It's a big draw for me, as you know. It's what I enjoy a lot about this series because you could throw a lot of action my way with a lot of different shows that are out there, but this is one that just does it so well.
The last season ended off Young Jun and Sahm having a little bit of a rift between them. And it looks like that's going to get obviously patched up because they're definitely buddy-buddy in this trailer, at least. We also ended last season with Buckley ordering, because Mai Ling put him up to it, blackmailed him with that photo of him being a Confederate soldier. He's going after especially the Tongs and especially Sahm. And I think that's why she's then going, okay, let's have peace, because ultimately her attempt to try and get rid of her enemies through politics is going to backfire on her.
And speaking of politics, one of the things I was wondering how they were going to potentially resolve in this series, or as far as a plot line is concerned, was Leary. Him getting involved in politics was always interesting to me because the guy has always been seen as sort of more of a gangster. He's more of like the kind of underbelly of what's going on with the coolies and everything like that, the working man. And I think he's got this draw to become somewhat legitimate. And I don't see how he can actually play true politics, like the nuance that it requires and the public servant aspect. But him and Buckley, I can't tell. I've always wondered, like, now I'm seeing this trailer. It's like, do they become sort of allies at some point, or are they always going to butt heads? Because Buckley's worldview is much different than Leary's, but they both kind of are determined to get what they want in the end. And if it aligns, it could be pretty dangerous.
Well, I mean, they both have similar dislike for the Chinese workers. And I could see Buckley trying to manipulate Leary to use Leary as kind of his muscle.
Yeah.
The one thing this trailer doesn't address in any way is what happened to the previous mayor's wife, right? She ended up in a mental hospital at the end of the last season. Zing, he's not shown up in this trailer. There is so much from last season that, this trailer obviously is not answering those questions. So I need the 29th and, all the episodes after that to come really quickly, because I've got lots of questions and I can't wait for the answers.
Zing's interesting because he's pure force. Like, it's not even who he comes after. It's just nobody wants him out of jail. Like, nobody. Everyone that we just saw in that trailer, no one wants him to back. He's the enemy to everyone because he'll get whatever he wants and he'll kill your family if you don't do it. Anyone could become his enemy just by looking at him the wrong way. So he's always, I hope he kind of just looms. If he's going to be the big bad at some point, he kind of needs to be, since they tease that he's figuring out there's loose bars in prison and everything. They got to bring him back. And if there's rumors this could be the last season, we don't know for sure. Nothing's been said by any official capacity. But if it is, they can't waste a moment by having Zing not enter the mix.
The other thing I'm interested in seeing is, the end of last season, we got that wall painting of Sahm and he was kind of becoming a hero. Yeah. Even after he fought Leary, the people just seeing him coming back from that fight, what kind of effect has that painting had on town? The toy said it's starting something, so I'll be really interested to see kind of if that has an impact.
Yeah, the painting on the wall is a good point. The writers of the show are in an interesting spot because they honestly could lean into it right away, or they could make it a slow burn. Like, that was just one moment and it starts to compound over time of him building and building as this sort of iconic or source of inspiration. So yeah, I do wonder, but I think they could pace themselves with that one. The only other thing I'd mention last is I was thinking about, the revenge that Zing wants on everyone. When we talk about, I'm interested in Leary and his dynamic with Buckley, and Buckley's a sinister character that has all this backstory we're trying to figure out more of. But we mentioned it briefly, Sahm, Young Jun. I think we could probably just move on and say, look, it looks like they're allies again. But that was something that was a burning question line going into the season, was like, how was that going to play out? Ultimately, it's going to be complicated. And the trailer made them a little more buddy, but I think it's going to be not too simple. There'll be good times and bad. There'll be times they trust each other, times they don't. And it'll be a fun dynamic to watch overall.
Obviously, we could talk for an hour about the previous seasons and this, because this is one of those shows that have got so many inner working parts. Oh, it's going to be so good to kind of dive back into this.
For sure. And look, now I got to take a moment. The shirts. I mean, Adams is like so crisp. This is not a white balance issue. This is not an exposure issue on our cameras here. I actually like just wear this all the time. And Adam like tucked his away neatly like a psychopath and just never touched it until this season 3.
I was trying to save it nice for, especially once they announced that that we were going to get another season. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep this shirt nice because I want to use it for when we do more videos for Warrior. And so yeah, mine still looks almost brand new. Obviously his looks like he likes his a whole lot more. So
I'm gonna hit up our boy O'Hara, Kieran Bew. I'm gonna hit him up and he'll have him send me a new shirt. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's waiting for my call.
Obviously, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Leave them down below. Check out any of our old videos if you want to laugh at the early versions of us doing this channel. Look forward to, in 3 weeks, starting our journey on this new season. And until next time, this is Adam and Andrew with It Takes Two Takes. Doing these episode reactions again when that third season comes out, because we are doing episode reactions or reviews or something.
Yeah.
If they're not reaction, they'll still be reviews, because we did reviews last time. We'll still be doing something with the new episodes, whether it be reviews or reactions
or a mixture.